all my other platforms on StreamYard, which is great if everything works. Yep, we're good. Go live on Instagram. Yes, I hope you're well. I'm just going to keep chatting away here. Oh, we're live everywhere. That's great. Good morning. How are you on this absolutely freezing cold Tuesday morning? It's very cold in Scotland. I don't know about the rest of the universe, but hey ho, here I am with you for 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Let's see how it goes, because I'm just going to have a chat with you this morning. Do you like the new backdrop? Okay, so I've painted my wall, I've upcycled my new cabinet, my office is overhauled. It looks great, because let's go into the new year ready for absolutely anything. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I'm live in Neurobuzz. So hi, everybody in Neurobuzz. Hi, everybody on Instagram. Hi, everybody in Creative Genius Corner and all of the other platforms. Say hi if you're watching. Let me know if you're watching live. I've got so many tabs open. There might be a bit of lag this morning. Got my cup of tea and I'm ready to go. So I talk about planning a lot, and obviously I recently had my vision and goal setting workshop for 2025, and I want to talk about 2025 because we are now in December. We are literally a few weeks away, and everybody in business is going to be swept up with the busyness of December. That is doing business, preparing for Christmas, preparing for family coming maybe, preparing, buying presents, using all your spare cash up, and overspending probably, because most of us do at Christmas time, in an economy that is still not instilling faith in many business owners. So let's get real about this, because prior to coming on here this morning, I had a quick look at the social media. Everybody on TikTok is selling things like mad. They're selling products like mad and affiliates like mad. Everybody on my news feed is trying to get people to sign up for stuff. But there's a lot of disgruntled people at the minute. There's a lot of people experiencing complaints in their business and people asking for refunds, impacting small businesses in a big way by shouting really loud, being quite offensive, and requesting money back because people are struggling. It's a tough economy at the moment. There is money out there, but it's a tough economy. It's affecting people's behavior in society. So do we want to take that into 2025? At the end of the day, this is the time to have a really good look at your business. What can you do and offer in 2025 that brings confidence to the customers that you want to work with, to the clients that you want to work with, fills them with confidence because you've got a great contract and you've got great terms and conditions and you've got great boundaries in your business? Yeah, what can you do differently? This is not just about sales, folks. This is how to plan for success in 2025. What can you do to bring in those top line sales that is about the holistic planning of your business? So how tight is your contract? Let's start there. If you have contracts or terms and conditions, because you will have both. If you're working with clients, you're going to have contracts in place. If you're working with product, you're going to have terms and conditions and refund policies, etc. What are your policies and procedures like? Are they tight so that when people ask for money back, you can stand by your policies, your contracts, and your procedures? So that's the first thing I'm going to say. Success is not just about me coming on here and talking about how to make more money in your business. It's a significant part of business, obviously, probably one of the most important parts of business, but it's not everything, because business is about all of the things that you do. So success for 2025 starts with that. Let's have a holistic look at business. If people are not buying from you as frequently as you would like, then here's a couple of things that you need to be considering for 2025. Who has purchased from you and thoroughly enjoyed your product or service? Have you got a testimonial from them? Are you sharing customer success stories as much as you should be, which is all the time? Because if you're going to build trust and confidence in the people that are going to buy from you, whether that's a service or whether that's a product, you need to be showing them happy customers, because that's what people do. They look at reviews these days. They look for social proof that what they're going to purchase from you, particularly if that product or service has a higher ticket to it. So let's talk about the type of people that might be watching this. Maybe you are an artist, or you are a counselor, or a therapist, or a coach, or you are a crafter. You are going to have high ticket products and you are going to have lower ticket products. So it's the high ticket, the things that people are committing to, that are causing disgruntled customers at the minute trying to get out of contracts and purchases. So how tight can you be in terms of the service that you give? Because part of the service that you give is the boundaries that you set with people, the contracts you have in place, the terms and conditions, the privacy policy, the GDPR, all of those things. So that's one thing. Worth looking at all of that, ready for 2025. I am certainly looking at mine right now. Can you offer payment plans, spreading the cost of things while still keeping people in a really secure contract? Can you offer people the way to improve their lives, either visually through product or through the service that you offer, or the provision that you offer to improve their lives? Can you do that by spreading the cost and offering payment plans? Is that something you need to be ready to look at for 2025? And if you can do that, make sure your contract is in place for that. So that 2025 success does not begin with marketing. It's part of the process. It doesn't end with marketing. It's part of the process. It's about all the things you do. So it's time to sit back with your cup of tea and think about your business, the operation of it. Are there things that you can do better, more productively, more cost effective, less costly? Are there platforms out there that can help you? Are there people out there that can help you? Have you invested enough money in you to be successful? That's a big question. How much money did you invest in your own development this year? And would you be where you are now if you had not invested that money? These are all the things that we're reviewing the year. It's 11/11 right now. I often hit 11/11 and look at it while I'm doing this live on a Tuesday morning. I love that, because as I'm hitting 11/11, I was saying to you, how much money have you invested in yourself this year? In your growth, in your self-development, in your knowledge and skill base, in the parts of your business that underpin everything else you do, like your contracts and your terms and conditions. So how much money have you invested of the business operation money that's come in into putting all those things in place, getting yourself where you need to be? Would you be able to make more money and increase and grow your business if you had a better skills base? What you're going to do in 2025 to find a way around that? So the question needs to be asked. There are, lots of people are appearing on your news feeds right now with lots of different messages around this time of year asking you to buy things. Now, I've experienced issues myself this year. Okay, I've experienced for the very, very first time ever somebody who was not happy with a service that I offered. Nothing to do with me. It was about their expectations not being met, which then is a huge lesson for me, because I need to understand people's expectations. I've also experienced losing money this year, and I'm going to share this with you, from people who have reported fraudulent activity through their bank account. So when somebody books accommodation here at the Art Bank through Expedia or one of the other sites, booking.com, etc., there is a cancellation policy. That cancellation policy is really secure. It means that if they don't show or cancel within 24 hours, they still have to pay full price for their accommodation. That's fair. I would not be able to run a business if people were not showing and not paying, having booked a room and not enabled anybody else to book that room because they booked it. There has to be a penalty for that. So this year, through Expedia, I have experienced somebody who did that, booked a room for 2 months ahead. So it was booked for 2 months. Nobody else could book that room. They had put their credit card onto Expedia, so they knew the booking policy and the cancellation policy, and they did not show. I charged their credit card as per their policy, which is, I didn't have the credit card. It was housed on Expedia. And they went to their bank and reported it as a fraudulent activity. And the bank actually requested the money back, and I lost. Believe it or not, I lost that money. It was about £400. I lost that money because the customer had reported it as fraudulent activity, even though I sent to the bank Expedia's cancellation policy, all the details of the booking with their credit card on it, and said, look, this is the policy, this is how it works, this is what happens. No, the bank actually requested the money back, gave them their money back, and I didn't get paid. So this is happening in all sorts of businesses. And the reason I've shared that example with you is this is how desperate people are getting. They're quite happy to go and book something or decide to do something. Maybe they've joined your membership. Maybe they've hired you for a training session or a coaching session, or they've purchased a product on a payment plan. Or something similar to that. They've done something where they've made a commitment to you, and then they've changed their minds. So it's like them not showing up for the accommodation. They've changed their minds because they want that money, and they no longer want to do the thing. They don't want to do your membership, which may have tied them in for 12 months. They don't want to do the coaching session, which may have tied them in for that session. They don't want to complete the payment plan or whatever it is. They've changed their mind. All they've got to do is go to the bank and report it as fraud. Yeah. And they will get their money back. They're more likely to win than you are. So small businesses, small, medium enterprises, small crafting businesses, art businesses, coaches, therapists, etc., are really under the knife at the moment. It really is a tough environment. So that's why I thought I'd come on and talk about success as a holistic thing for 2025. Cover your back. Make sure that your contracts are secure. Review sites like I have reviewed, and I am going down the hole with Expedia and Booking.com, and check in their booking policies for 2025 and their cancellation policies and their no-show policies to make sure that if people are going to the effort of booking accommodation with me and then not showing, that they are going to pay for that because they've stopped somebody else having that. So that's kind of the reason. This is not the whole reason. The reason I wanted to come on and talk about this today and just chat about planning for success in 2025 is sometimes these are the things we overlook until they actually happen to us, until they happen in our business. Because what's happening, I watched another post, I think it was yesterday, I saw another post from a member of Mums in Business who has a product-based business that brings in a lot of money every month. And she had an unhappy customer. That unhappy customer had a huge following on social media. That unhappy customer went to social media and completely berated her business. She actually lost 75% of her sales for November, December. 75% down. Imagine trying to pay your mortgage and pay your bills and feed your kids. If someone takes to social media and badmouths you and it impacts on your business, it puts you under duress because they have a platform to be able to do that. Not going to the supplier or the provider and saying, I'm unhappy with the service, can you resolve it? Which would be the thing most of us would do. I'm dealing with a huge KDP complaint at the minute with 30 authors involved for Beyond the Ordinary. And I have not posted that on social media. And I would not do that. I'm dealing with the person who's caused the problem, which is what most of us do. But there is that element as well. There is a risk to your business. So planning for success is about negating the risks, managing the risks, making sure you're covered, contracts, support platforms, everything around you is ready for 2025 so that you can do good business. You can share happy customers, successful testimonials. You know that if people sign up for your thing or purchase your product, that you have got a robust system in place that's going to protect you as a business owner so that you can grow your business and pay your bills. That's why we're in business. We're not doing it because, we are following our dreams and doing what we love every day and don't need to make any money. We're not doing it because we don't want to work down at the co-op. We're doing it because we love what we do. We're good at it. We offer something fantastic to somebody else, and we need to get paid for that. It's okay for you to be paid, for you to earn an income, and for you to pay your bills. So planning for success in 2025 is about a mindset that says, I'm going to protect myself. I'm not just going to worry about and think about sales and marketing. I'm going to think about all of the things that I need to do as a business owner to protect my business as it grows, to make sure that customers are happy and learn from experiences, to take proactive action, to make sure that I'm delivering the absolute best that I can deliver every single time, to listen to people without actually causing myself business difficulty. And business difficulty means people complaining, requesting refunds, using social media as a tool to berate you, all of those things. Protect yourself. Plan for success in 2025. Don't just look at the sales line, look at everything. So that's what I wanted to say today. I hope that's helped you to think a little bit about maybe some of the things that you haven't got in place at the minute that you may need to put in place, or some of the things that you have got in place that are ready for review, that are ready for you to go and have another look at them and say, if this happened to me, would my business be robust enough for me to continue to be successful, to thrive, and to grow my business without it having a detrimental impact? Okay, go and enjoy your day and your week. I will be doing my last live of the year next Tuesday because I am taking nearly 3 weeks off for Christmas and New Year for no other reason than I work really hard with retreats and bed and breakfast and my coaching business all year round. I don't usually take holidays. And in January, on the 20th of January, 2025, my 5-day challenge is back. So you can actually sign up to it using the link in this description on this live. You can sign up now for my 5-day challenge. We haven't started the marketing yet. It will be on Monday, the 20th of January, kicking off. And it will be the penultimate 5-day challenge of my coaching career. That's all I'm going to say about that. So get yourselves in there. It will be great fun, and I will help you with lots of things. And I can't wait to see where you take your businesses in 2025. Have an awesome week. I'll see you next week, next Tuesday, remember, for the last time before I finish up for Christmas. All right. Bye for now.